Heather here at LARRS. Today we're going to do a little something different for our video. Now, a lot of people who know me know that I like to talk a lot. Actually, I really do talk a lot. So I oftentimes find myself sharing a lot of information in our videos, and I have to cut a lot of that footage out so that our videos aren't too long in length. So I wanted to share with you guys some of the extras from some of our recent videos. Definitely stay tuned and remember to hit that subscribe button. Are you just gonna talk when... What are you looking at? What's up there? Or are you looking down? Something else that I do not do around the birds is burn candles, burn incense, or plug-in Glade plugins. The reason for this is because birds have extremely sensitive respiratory systems, and any sort of airborne irritant, you know, even if you want to spray some Febreze in your home or use some sort of a potpourri burner, or maybe it's a flameless wax burner, anything, people, anything that releases any kind of smoke or flame or scent into the air is going to be harmful for your bird's lungs. That's another thing that can have a cumulative effect on a bird, and it will actually build up all kinds of bad things in their lungs and can very quickly lead to death in the case of birds. Another thing that you shouldn't do around your birds is smoke cigarettes, cigars, pipes, things like that. That again is something that's going to be airborne, that's not going to be good for your bird's lungs. Something else that you guys might want to know, like if you need to trim your iguana's toenails, I want to show you guys the best way to get your iguana on your arm so that you're not going to get tail whipped. So I have my hand wrapped around her front. Now with bigger iguanas, this is going to be a little bit different. You're going to want to position your hand in a different way so that you can hold on to them. But notice how I have her entire body resting on my arm, and I have her tail tucked behind my arm. So if you're trimming your iguana's nails, this is going to be the easiest way to do it. So this is going to allow you easy access to those front feet so that you can get in there and just clip off the very, very, very little sharp tips that are right over here. Now you do want to leave a little bit for the iguana because that's what they use to climb. You can definitely access those nails. On the back feet, it's going to be the same story. So you can just grab those little toes and you can go ahead and clip the nails. You might get scratched when you're doing this, but you are definitely not going to get bit if you're dealing with an aggressive iguana. So Athena here is actually in a pretty good position. She's not going anywhere. I have her head just between my fingers here, not hurting her. She's just staying in one place. And you can see her nails are very, very wrapped around my arm right there. So kind of like poking in. We need to get her nails trimmed again soon. But this is a really good position to have an iguana in if you don't want them going anywhere on you. It is really, really hard to not anthropomorphize with these animals. Birds have tons of personality. They are very behavioral animals, but at the end of the day, they are birds and we are people. So if you're doing things like cuddling your parrot, Even as simple as putting your arm around their back. Sometimes that can be detrimental. You want to make sure that every single move and every single thing that you're doing with your parrot is intentional, because when hormone season rolls around, if you have been touching your bird inappropriately, not doing the right kind of training exercises, not feeding the right diet, you're gonna have a huge problem. You want a bird that's not gonna bite. If you start doing things like touching the wrong way, feeding a high fat diet, you're gonna have a bird that's gonna hit hormone season and go absolutely bonkers, because they're gonna have all of this energy. They're gonna have been sent the wrong signals from you for the time that they've been with you, and they are going to get aggressive. Now, that aggressiveness doesn't always extend to you, but sometimes that aggressiveness extends to other people in your household. So it's really important, like Sam and I, for example, we have a really excellent bond. But if I let that get too far, then during hormonal season, she's going to become overprotective of me, and she's going to start lashing out and attacking other people in my household. For every species of bird, they are a little bit different in how you can and cannot handle them. With some species, they're a lot more strict. Macaws are fairly forgiving, but you still want to make sure that you're not sending the wrong signals, that you're not breaking down that trust, and that you're doing everything in your power to keep that animal safe. You're going to have a really long, happy, healthy life with that animal if you can follow some very simple guidelines. Your toenails in my earring, you fart. What are you doing? That's not zoomed in at all. You want the rest? See, I feel like I'm kind of like feeding. Make me feel like I'm feeding a baby, and I should be going nom nom nom. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey everyone, it's Heather here at LARRS, and tonight we are talking about a very, very cool reptile. This is a blue-tongue skink who is trying very, very hard to climb up me right now. You guys are going to want to stay tuned for this. Definitely remember to hit that subscribe button. I do. So I don't know if you guys can hear the little hissing that she's doing. That is a normal thing for a reticulated python, because that is kind of one of the things how they go out and stop it. I'm recording. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed our video this week. If you ever have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out either via Facebook or via email. And I hope you guys have a really great day.